Well, hello friends, Fujosevich here. Welcome back to some Hearthstone as we continue our Frost Lich Jaina deck manipulation and tweaking and trying to find a deck list that at least, maybe if it isn't the best, at least works for me and will let us rank up a little bit. This is an absolutely terrifying opening from our opponent. I'm honestly thinking that we should Doomsayer this. I don't like ping into Frostbolt next turn, so maybe we want to Doomsayer now. Both of these cards are buffed, been buffed twice. This card was in the opening hand when our opponent did play the Grime Street Outfitter, and it did not get buffed, so this is probably a spell or a weapon, possibly True Silver. Obviously, we want to do this on this turn before the True Silver could get activated. Oh, wow, just wants to cycle it, okay, and gives up the board. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we have anything that's going to allow us, to capitalize on this. We do obviously have the option of throwing down Doomsayer to stall out one more turn, but I think we really, really want to get value off of the Doomsayer in this matchup, and in all matchups, to be honest. I don't think it's fair to say, we always want to get a little bit out of our Doomsayer, so we're probably going to be saving Doomsayer for a Blizzard turn. Drawing Ice Block is okay. And now we have the question of who do we take the Divine Shield off. I guess we'll get rid of the bigger one. So that now this coming turn, worst case, we can Frostbolt ping it down. If we have to. And then we're starting to get scared of a turn 6 Spike Ridge Steed, Stegodon Steed. Oh, that's scary. That's scary as well. And it would be doubly scary if Steed were to hit a Divine Shield minion. That would just make things really, really difficult for us. I'm tempted to Blizzard right now. As bad as that might be, I'm tempted to Blizzard just so that if like we know this is a minion. It's sparkly. We haven't seen any hand buffs. We've seen a weapon, so we know our opponent's at least running some weapons. I'm definitely expecting Spike Ridge Steed in this deck. So I think we can... Oh, Blizzard now might seem weak. But it stalls out one more turn for us, and then we'll be able to Firelands Portal big things down. At the very least. The issue is, of course, obviously, if one of these gets hit with a Steed, it's +2/+6. So it's going to be like a 2/8 sort of thing. Oh, Divine Favor. Ooh, our opponent's playing a very unique deck. Divine Shield with a Divine Favor. Very divine. Ooh, very divine. So I wish I'd clued in on that earlier when I first saw the card get played there. I feel like Frostlit... Oh. What? From our opponent's deck. My goodness. And just going face with that. That's very interesting. I feel like we just want to get rid of Firelands. Oh. What? Oh, okay, return it to health with 1. That's fine. I was thinking, wait a second, we can't proc Redemption. Because, this wasn't summoned. But that's interesting. So yeah, our opponent got an extra proc off of the Wicker Flame. We're still a little scared right now, to be honest. But we might be able to stall out our turn 8 if we have to into a Frost Lich. And then the nice thing about Frost Lich Jaina is it basically makes our opponent's hero power disappear for the rest of the game. So that's always a fun time. And then we, of course, have the ability here if we need to be pinging up our Gurubashi Berserker. We can be doing Acolyte of Pain pings. Our opponent can just blow an Equality right now. And another Rallying Blade. Wow. Our opponent really doesn't like Gurubashi Berserkers. It's a classic WoW card. You gotta respect it. Skulking Geist, I wonder if this is actually viable. We know our opponent played 1 Redemption and a Smuggler's Run. We get rid of 1 more hand buff out of our opponent's, hold on, this is then 3/6, so our opponent trade, do we die if we do this? We got 1 more Smuggler's Run and 1 more Redemption. So, you know what? That's something. I guess we die to double Blessing of Kings. That would be 8 plus 6 is 14, 15. So, yeah, that's definitely dead. We kind of want to get some value off of Doomsayer Blizzard, especially since we've already seen one equality, so it's going to be kind of hard for our opponent to be able to get rid of the Doomsayer if we freeze their entire board. But yeah, lethal would be very bad for us. There's no denying that. And then yeah, we're still trying to squeeze in our Frost Lich right now. Not looking like it's going to be a great... Oh boy. This might be worth Blizzard Doomsayer. Just because it's going to be a lot of resources from our opponent in order to... Like, it's going to be a weapon charge plus. 6, 8. Do you want to do something else right now? No, we have to slam down that Doomsayer. I think this is the must play. Unfortunately, we weren't able to stall out as cleanly as we would have hoped. Maybe I should have, you know what? Maybe there were some plays that we could have made earlier with the Frostbolt to kind of stall things out. Yeah, it was nice to get rid of that other that other buff, the other Smuggler's Run. So it's kind of cool. Their Skulking Geist still doing a little bit of work against the non-Jade Druid. That's always fun to see and good to see. Opponent lets this go off, so that's good. Arcanologist would be great, but I think we want to develop Frost Lich right now. If you can develop Frost Lich Jaina onto an empty board, it's just fantastic. Basically, the majority of things that get played now, our opponent's always going to be worried about Icy Touch. So, that turns into another... Unless there's something going... Unless this gets buffed, this basically just turns into another Water Elemental, which I'm okay with. Interesting. Ooh, our opponent's own Doomsayer. That's pretty funky. That's pretty funky indeed. I think we're going to go with a Glyph first. Oh boy. How do we do it? How does Blizzard help us at all? 2 plus 3. Oh wait, no, this becomes costs 4. We could actually use the Blizzard right now and clear the board. Right? We lose our ping, so we ping this. So that costs 2 mana. This costs 4 mana, deals 2 plus 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a lot of resources, but it maintains our board kind of nicely. I think we want to do that because we have a lot of ways to be drawing right now. So I'm kind of okay with this. So we ping here. Yes, we lose. Yeah, we have to do it this way. We lose our ability to develop an extra water elemental this turn. But I think that's okay for the trade-off of being able to clear our opponent's board and not letting their Doomsayer trigger. And now next turn we'll be, we'll continue to try and find space for our extra water elementals. And it's nice. We got a little bit of healing here, back up to 15. So we're a little less worried. And it's also good to know that we can be drawing a little bit aggressively in these coming turns if we need to be looking for some of our other win conditions, because it is good in one hand that we... Oh boy. Polymorph, please. Oh, very interesting. I mean, we can freeze this one more turn, so that's good. I think we will draw 2 for the cheapest possible. Frost Nova. Into a ping. Into freeze you. Only heal 1. Do we want to draw our other secret? I think this is reasonable, because we're still behind on the. And now let's make sure that we don't draw our secret on this coming turn, because that's what we really don't want. So this is nice. We still haven't found what would be great. A Firelands Portal would be a great top deck. Even a Fireball, I would take it just to get rid of this. Yeah, starting to develop this water elemental army is just so powerful. And it's great that we actually do have this other Frost Nova. And it's our last freeze effect, though. So we might have to be a little bit more liberal with our water elemental trades in these coming turns. It's nice that we have this attack into a ping. It's nice that we also have 2 water elementals if we need to trade something into a big minion and then freeze face. Equality time? Oh, no. Nice. Nice. Wanting to get rid of that. Oh, wow. Okay. Our opponent goes all out there. I can respect it. Oh. That was a good game. That was a really, really fun game, though. Really unique deck from our opponent. I'm really glad we got to see that. And you know what? That maybe that the Skulking Geist did a little bit of work. We had a lot of freeze effects, so we're still able to do a little bit of controlling with our early Doomsayers and our freeze effects. And we didn't even see any of our late game this time. But we did get to see some cool Frost Lich Jaina action, so that's always fun. That's gonna be it for this video. That was a 10-minute game. I kind of like that. There was a lot of back and forth, lots of decision making. That's what I dig about Hearthstone. Thanks for hanging out with me, everyone. I wish I didn't just say right at the end of the video, but I did, and I apologize. And if you made it this far, you might as well hit that subscribe button, because I try and post these regularly. I'll see you next time, even if you don't. Keep your stick on the ice.